Welcome to the Mulligan Menace. Today we are playing updated Mono Black Demons list. Now this list actually I pulled off of Untapped. This list is currently one of the highest ranked decks when you look at Platinum to Mythic play with 100 plus games under its belt. This is a little bit different because it has one-offs in it that you don't really expect. Just to go through the list real quick, we got the Cecil the Dark Knight, Duress, Intimidation Tactics, Bitter Triumph, Bat, one of Nowhere to Run, Shoot the Sheriff, one of Betrayal, three of the Pompous Villagers. You don't always see these in the Demon decks, so it's interesting to see it here. This is a good closer card. House That Grows Hungry. I've always loved this card. It does a lot of work in a deck like this, especially because you can have that second ability where if you have a Bloodletter out, it can do 6 damage if they choose to take the damage. So oftentimes they'll just discard a card, but a lot of times they want that card because it's going to be important by the time this thing drops. Otherwise, we got the Demon package with the Slasher and Bloodletter, so you got the combo going on there. Auto win if this deals damage when Bloodletter's out. Arch Enemy's Charm. This is nice because of the multiple modes on here. Obviously, you can exile a creature, Planeswalker, but returning 2 target creature cards or Planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand, pretty big in a deck like this, especially if you have a Pillager or something that you can recast. Definitely huge. I did that in one of the games that you're going to see, actually. Used a Charm to get the Pillager back and then killed them using the ability on the Pillager when it came into play. So awesome, awesome way to win the game. Unholy Annex, obviously, great card for card draw. We got Swamps. We got a single of the Fountain Port and then 4 of the Sanctuaries, obviously to help out turning on the Unholy Annex. But you're going to love this deck. If you can, hit the subscribe button below. I post new videos every day. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Just started in September, so I appreciate you helping out the channel by subscribing and hitting that like button. Otherwise, let's get into the video. All right, we go first. We'll keep this hand. Love to get to 3 mana so that we can cast an Unholy. We're going to get that one away first. Next, end turn. Okay, we'll start drawing. Hopefully we can draw our 4th land. There we go. That would allow us to get our Acolyte down. I think I might do this instead. It is out of range of this. Ill-Time Explosion can still hit it. But that is okay. We just rather have that have an effect coming down and get rid of 2 cards in his hand. That's a pretty good draw. Can always make that into a Demon. Ill-Time Explosion. Okay, they didn't even drop a Lesson, which is interesting. Which means didn't do enough damage. He hasn't shown me very expensive cards yet. So I am tempted to drop that. I'll attack in. He'll take additional damage. Okay. You gotta discard a high casting cost card here. There they go. Cease and Desist does it. See what they got in their hand? Okay, they got 0 lessons in their graveyard. I guess we can get it so they do 3 damage if we discard that. We don't really want them to do 3 damage, do we? Oh, I guess we don't have our Pompous Pillager. It doesn't matter. Let's get rid of that. Let's get this into play. That way they can't counter that later on, and I can just turn these on next turn. Okay, they don't have a way to remove. Okay. I guess they do if they have if they draw something. What are they drawing? Wisdom for draw spell. Okay. That's fine. Okay, they're dead next turn. Good game. All right, let's keep this hand. I think it's pretty nice. 3 land. We have an early creature, Unholy Annex. We'll be able to do damage to ourselves with Unholy Annex, so hopefully we can flip Cecil quicker. Oh, they're discarding. Keeping 6. Oh, they kept 5. All right. Too bad we don't have a discard. Okay. We'll be able to get our Holy Annex down next turn then. Never mind. They're going to pitch it. That was a good play on their part. Unfortunately, we do not have... It's kind of a pointless card to add lifelink to. Guess we'll hold up a Shoot the Sheriff here. I have a feeling we're playing against the Dimir Mill deck with a discard option to it. But we'll see here. I don't think Relentless or Restless Grief would be in there, though. I mean, let's try it. They have a counterspell. They had it. If I absolutely have to, I can return Bloodletter to my hand. See what they got going on in their hand. Okay. Well, that was pretty good for us. In that case... We'll wait till the end of our turn, but we might just pull Bloodletter back. I don't think we're going to. Villager's pretty good. We'll attack in. We're gonna kill that fish so he can't block it. We'll be able to flip. Ah, we gain life, so we can't flip. Shouldn't have attacked with the bats. Can do the same thing this turn. We're gonna gain 2 life, deal. Let's just attack with the 1. Okay, do the same thing. There we go. We can do 4 damage to him with the pillager alone. What else do they got going on? Okay. They're going to sack it. Yep. Still have 2 mana available. Okay. Good game. Should have just done it for 4. Oh. Guess it didn't matter, did it? Okay, stock up. We can just give counters on this as well. Demolition field. That was pretty solid. All right, we might be in trouble here. So I guess we start with this. Does have to shoot the sheriff. Man, he has removal for both our creatures, unfortunately. So we can call back a creature. I guess we grab shoot the sheriff, make him use his deadly cover-up. If he doesn't use the deadly cover-up, we can attack him for the win. This is forcing him to use that deadly cover-up. He knows what's in my hand. Okay. Okay, I'm actually okay with that because we can double cast creatures. But he can have... We do have 2 bats. Let's draw a land. And I can cast 2 bats. Well, actually, I could just go for the pillager. I don't know what I'm thinking. Suppose I could have done that before, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, good game. Alright, we go first. We're going to keep this. It's a pretty good hand. We have the combo in there with the Slasher and Bloodletter. Otherwise, we do have double Cecil, which isn't great, but they could remove one. We'll get it down early, and then we'll duress for removal. Look at that. Shelter, double shard mage. They didn't drop their scavenger because they didn't want it. They wanted to save it, protect it. We don't have removal in our hand, so let's go after the shelter. And we're just going to drop Slasher, followed up with Bloodletter, as long as we get a land. Yep. They can only make that a 2/2. Although it's an enchantment, so it becomes a 3/3. It does have Death Touch. So we will attack into that. We'll get our Slasher down. Now, without removal, they're going to be in trouble. So they're really going to be looking for a shelter. Yep, they're just trying to grow it. Both of our creatures has Death Touch, so they have to really block. Or if they block, it's going to die. Okay, Imperial Armor. Now they're just trying to race us, it seems. If they attack in, it's going to die. I'll block it. I really shouldn't. I can just Bloodletter if they attack in. Maybe I just do that. Let it come through. I mean, we don't know what that final card is, but I think we're going to let it. So we say no blocks. We're only going to attack with our Slasher. Do they have a Get Lost? They don't. That's a GG's. All right, opponent goes first. We do have an early Tactics if we want to use it. I guess we'll see what color they are. They're green, we'll use the Tactics most definitely. It looks like they might be white. See, they're telling us a lot by sacking this. Okay, it's a swamp. In that case, I'm going to drop the knight. Oh, it's a sacrifice deck. Okay. Artifact or creature. Destroy target creature. We're going to get rid of their creature. We'll attack him. See if they attack us, because we want to get lower life for this. Alright. Okay. This is going to flip next turn. They do have 2 removal. They don't have anything to sack for this, but they do have the sorcery. I think we do this. Do this, get rid of their removal. They don't have anything to sack except for the Umbra, so attack. Okay, we're at 6. We're going to go down to 4, unfortunately. I think we're going to discard a card. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be that one. This leaves them 2 dead cards unless they draw. I mean, they could draw a creature. All right, good game. All right, opponent goes first on this one. We do have the slashers as well, the Unholy Annex coming up here. Duress at the beginning is good. 3 lands, so I have enough for all 3 of these cards. Looks like it could be an Is It Lessons deck. Day of Judgment. It's kind of rough. But I'd almost rather get rid of this. So we'll be able to get our... We don't want them to have counters when we're casting our turn 3 spells. I think Slasher's the first one to go down. They don't have any white yet. They have 1 here. I think we cast at least 1 Slasher. Okay. Hopefully it didn't draw a counter spell. They drew a counter spell. That's a bummer. Yeah, if we could have got a Slasher there, they would have had to use 2 sweeps to get around it. Let's try it again. Let's hope they don't find a counter. And it didn't. Good. Okay, they got to do a sweep here. Iceberg takes care of it. I think we drop the Annex. Just want the additional card draw. This is a little unfortunate. I think we just do this. Kind of force them to cast the Day of Judgment. We might have other removal too. Yep. Hopefully we draw another Unholy Annex. Even a land that we can turn on would be nice. Get lost, they got rid of it. Okay. I think we do this. A little sort through our deck, that's good. We'll keep that on top. Okay, this is just a sorcery. This does have a counter on it. Let's try to get another counter on it. I should have done that last turn. Oh, look at that. See what they do. Okay, Nowhere to Run can take care of that. So they're going to be taking 6 damage here. And then I cast this. We're taking 4 more damage to there. And I can even pull it back. Okay, are they going to do their Ultima? No. Something to be said about Bitter Triumphing it. Pay 3 life for this one. Okay. I didn't need to do that. I could have just done this card. Okay. See what they do. Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's turn this on. Then cast this for 4. Oh, shoot, I can't tap this because it has Summoning Sickness for mana. Let's do it for 3. 4 would have been so much better. Because he's not going to die off of it this turn. But he still has to kind of do something. Okay, he's going to get lost. That's fine. Okay, that's going to do 3 damage to him. Okay. What I can do is I can Arch Enemy's Charm. Oh, guess I can't on that. Iceberg, he's going to get rid of this. Yes, he is. Oh, there we go. I think we look at their hand. Just curious what they got going on. 2 lands. Score. Let's look through our stuff till we find something good. One bottom, one top. Don't think we want another one of those. That's a perfect one on top. Okay, they pretty much have to have a sweeper. Hey, they found it. All right, we can drop the Annex. Unlock. For that extra point of damage is kind of hurting us here. Keep this open. Take 2 damage. You're down to 1. Oh, we got him. We got him. Unless he has a counter spell and a kill spell. Okay. Chamber out. Okay, resolve will pay. They don't have anything else. We'll make sure they deal 2 damage, or 4 damage to them. Good game. All right, we go first. A little unconventional, but we can keep this, especially with the Unholy Annex. And we got the little hand disruption that we got going on here. See what they got going on. Day of Judgment. Guess we get rid of this. And stock up is annoying, but he's going to start killing our creatures with that, so let's get rid of that. We just have to remember turn 4 he's going to do a board wipe. Might as well just start getting the extra cards while we can. Suppose we can steal his board wipe. The nice thing is he's going to not realize we can steal his board wipe next turn. And he might not have picked one. Let's see what we do here. Perfect. Okay, so he's going to do a Consult the Stars next turn. We're going to overcommit on this board. He's going to be searching for a board wipe here. He did not have an untapped land. Wow. So we can do 8, 12 damage to him this turn if we want. Did we do it? I think we do this because we got the pillagers coming down. And then we can also turn on the sanctuary for the... We also still can unlock this as well. Okay, he can flash that in for a block. That's... can gain life, yeah. Still think it's worth it. To the bottom. Okay. Didn't do nearly as much as we were hoping, but that's okay. If he doesn't have a board wipe here, the pillager's going to be huge. Nothing can turn. I can turn into a flyer. I guess we start with this then. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 8 damage. All right, good game. All right, we go first. We do have the Unholy Annex on turn 3, Duress, removal, so I think we'll keep this. 4 land. We'll be able to Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber if we don't draw anything else, because we're going to have to draw land or something we could play. That's the most expensive card in our deck, so. We're good to go, land-wise. Duress? Oh, okay. You can destroy a non-land permanent. Hunter's Insight, that's not great. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell, that's not great. Man. I'd like to do that. Cure is coming down. That's going to fill. I think I have to do that. We'll be able to kill that Kiora after it comes down, or as it comes down. Ooh. Okay. That's the Kiora. Target not. You just get another counter. It's gonna just be countering a bunch of stuff here. Let's do this. We'll get this down when he casts his Kiora. We did get another one. Doesn't pay to do anything with it. Probably should have dropped the Sanctuary. I think I'll take the damage, I guess. Oh, he's short on land, too. Okay, well, I think we're going to get this out. We're not casting these because he can just counter them. He's short on land again. If that's the case, let's just do a ton of damage to him. This way, if we get our Annex down next turn, we could do 2 more damage to him. Because he's kind of relegated to doing Kiora into the Mind Bitten. We'll do this. We'll try to slow him down even more. He has a removal card. I have a feeling one of these 3 is a removal. And he was going to use it on the Deep-Cavern Bats probably. But this is just kind of ruining his plan. Alright, that's fine. We're just going to take that back. Okay, he is tapped out. But we only have 2 mana available. We never drew. I guess we have the Sanctuary as well. Do we drop the Annex? I think we do. So let's get this. And we'll drop the Annex. He'll take 2 damage with that anyways. We're only missing out on 1 point of damage. And we get a card draw. Ooh, that is so good. If he taps his blue mana, we can Annex again. That's great. Can't get land back. All right. I think that does it. They can take 6 with the 2 annexes down. Or 3 annexes down. That's good game. All right, let's take a look at this one. We got a good turn 1 play. We do have a turn 2, turn 3, and turn 4 if that's the way we want to do it. And the cards align for our opponent. Let's do it. Well, we're going to want to get rid of his Badgermole Cub that he's inevitably going to cast next turn. There it is. Okay. This should slow him down a turn. Attack in. Don't have a lot of good stuff to do here. Let's play it this way. We'll attack in, see if they double block. I don't think they're going to, but we can put counters on there if we really want to. Nope. End turn. We're going to exile that freaking card. Get the Acolyte down. It's nice to have down because we can destroy target creature with this card and trigger it. Two. Should have dropped my Sanctuary so we have it in play. Might as well get this out while we're at it. Discard a card. Get that down. Let's attack in with everything. Okay. I mean, they can get quite a bit of land here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Does he have the combo down? All right, good game. All right, what a fun deck to play. Ended up with a 78% win rate on this. Mono Black Demons just never disappoints, I tell you. Right now, it's actually slated really good for playing on ladder. This is what actually one of the highest ranked decks currently on the Untapped ranked for Platinum to Mythic. So definitely check this. Don't sleep on this deck. Check it out. Played out awesome. I do like a lot of the one-offs in here, like the one-off House of the Hungry, Strategic Betrayal, Nowhere to Run. They're all really nice in there as one-offs. I like that. Even the Acolyte's really nice in there. I might even add another Acolyte in the deck. I just always like it when I drop it for card draw or creature advantage. So all in all, fun deck. Hit that subscribe button below. New videos every day. If you want to see new content, please subscribe. And trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. If you could like the video, that helps spread it. And have a fantastic day.